Howdy, 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 ho. Howdy, 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 ho. I'm back again for part 5. I know it says part 4 up there. Don't listen to the lies. I still have some time because it's not 1 a.m. yet. So it's going well. I've been planning to have early nights. And 12:42 a.m. is obviously way too early for me to go to bed. Look, I can start getting my sleep schedule back in order, like, next week, or maybe next month, or who knows, okay? But, you see, I was thinking it would be kind of great if I did my byakuya impression. It would be so great that I might consider it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, because I can. Don't look at my WhatsApp. It could be worse, trust me. It could be so much worse. Oh my. You are not a teddy bear indeed. No, I'm not laughing at people. No, I'm not. I'm not going to go down that road. Oh, my eye is so itchy. What's next? Am I going to get pink eye? I got to get red eye to be canonically correct.
Revive your classic car with parts and accessories from eBay. That's the mechanic mindset.
Wow. I'm promoting eBay.
Now, let's begin. 2 to the 1 to the...
I'm such a pro at singing this song.
Now, let's begin. Now, let's begin. 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. Monomy's such a dumb child. Jeez, fine. Want me to say it? What a worthless fight. Yep, that's right. I'm not done talking yet, so shut up. Things are starting to get exciting. Wasn't me. Emergency. Oh my. Monomy?
A body has been discovered.
This is so embarrassing. I just want to kill myself. I'm not listening. Monokuma joins your party. Now hold on a second. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? Headmaster. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's probably another lie. Yay! Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Yeah, I know I made a mistake. Don't mention it, bro. Okay? I couldn't see you doing any better. Not like you'd want to, but, you know. Monokuma versus Monica. I vote for Doki Doki Monica because, excuse me. Whoa there. Because she's better than Monica Toa. Okay? I just have something against Junko and Monica. I just do, okay? And you can't change that because in my story, they're the villains, so... And I don't like the villains, unless the villain is Monokuma or byakuya. Okay, sorry, I need to stop getting distracted by ads. Ooh, love this.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
That's shorter than I remember. Yeah, so we're gonna do byakuya togami, byakuya, blah blah. I totally do not listen to this video on repeat, and I totally did not comment 202 days in a row, and because that's obviously not my what was that? Why were there abs? Oh yeah, don't question it. This is obviously not my YouTube account. God, I'm exposing myself. My whole search history is just byakuya togami. I'm not obsessed. Obviously not. Ew, Nagito. Ew. Whatever his name is. Ugh, Makoto. Ugh, Waldo. I have a lot of hate. Ooh! Oh yeah. That video, byakuya togami plays DDLC part 2. I haven't finished part 1 yet, but I recommend it. I really, really recommend you watch that guy. So good. Love the videos. I'm being for real right now. Oh, I have an urge to say the Toko Fantasy lines. Ooh. But I'm not going to. That is a vicious lie. The very name Togami is the Alpha and Omega. Sorry about that. I seriously can't find it. You know what? I'm just gonna say these things. 2 trucks having sex. 2 trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flexed. Let's see if we can do it.
2 trucks having sex. 2 trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex.
2 trucks.
I hate the
having
question,
sex.
what's your...
2 trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flexed. Okay, that's the best we're gonna get. I don't know, when Byakuya talks, he is very adamant about making each word and end or begin sharply. I don't know which one, but he makes his words firm and sharp and sophisticated. Okay, I'm really just losing it.
favorite candy bar? I hate the question. I hate the question, what's your favorite candy bar? And I hate this...
And I hate that question because my favorite candy bar, and I will stick to my answer no matter what you say, is M&M's. And you may be saying, but Togami, that's not a candy bar. What an astute observation. I don't know. I can't remember it, okay? It's too much for me to remember. Yeah, so, like, we're done here. Woo. Time to move on to part 5. Look at this photograph part 2, because guess what? There's 2 parts, because this is such a great little sub-story to the story that, well, I wouldn't say sub-story, but it's like kind of like a thing. You know, it's like in My Little Pony. Yes, I'm using My Little Pony as a reference. My Little Pony, when they have, like, the main story, well, it's like all just one story, but then you have, like, the little plot that is, like, 2 episodes long. So it's like, you know, you have the Princess Cadence wedding, you have, like, the Cadence's wedding part 1, and then Cadence's wedding part 2, you know, and they have certain things like that, like the end part 1, the end part 2, you know, that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm reusing the library background for this because I'm a cheapskate. Ew, Monokuma's hand, what's wrong with that? It's really ugly, like, super duper ugly. Monokuma decided to take his hoodie off because that's, you know, what people do when they get hot. Just as hot as byakuya, but you didn't hear that. He has some cute little tie. Because of those purple lines, you can tell that he is embarrassed, because those are the embarrassment purple lines, with purple clouds around his head, showing off how embarrassed he is. And then you have, what's that he's holding? A photograph. Well, that's intriguing, ain't it? I wonder what that could be. I guess we'll never know. In Monokuma's head, ah, what a bummer. I knew our star signs wouldn't match. Oh, wait, when is my birthday? Yeah, Monokuma doesn't have a canonical birthday, which is terrible, in my opinion. I think he deserves one. I hate it when they treat Monokuma like he's just, like, not like the others. He is like the others. He deserves a birthday, just like them all, which is why I instead give him my own birthday, because some people say, oh, April 17th or whatever. April is, no. No. Wait, what? No. It must be April something, no. No. October. No. Wait, what? Now I'm just confused. I don't know. All I know is, I don't care what people say his birthday is, because his birthday in this story is the 25th of June, okay? And that's it. Anyway, by the way, Cancer, which is June, and Byakuya's sign, which is Taurus, do, like, combat very well. I don't know. They go together very well. Monokuma and Byakuya's star signs go well together because I spent a long time. You know what? You need more proof? Yes, we do. FNAF. We need more proof. That's a reference only a few of you will get. I better not, like, expose myself, like, really badly. Like, really, really badly. Oh, shoot. Putting my email here means anyone can just email me. Fuck. Don't look, okay? Okay. Look, here's my search history. Are cancers top or bottom? Are cancers good in bed? Go for it, because I was trying to look into that whole thing. Most likely to be gay zodiac sign. The answer was Cancer, so funny that, because it's totally not my star sign or anything. Are cancers good top or bottom? They are definitely bottom. Are cancers good in bed? Yes. Most likely to be gay zodiac sign. Cancer. Dirtiest zodiac sign. It was Aries and Sagittarius, I think. Who is the horniest zodiac sign? Same thing. What's the cutest zodiac sign? Cancer and some other one, I don't know. Are Taurus good in bed? Yes. Tom Hanks. I don't know what was going on there. Are Taurus compatible with Cancer? Very much so. When making a oh shit. Let's not read that. Oh god. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, as we were saying, because obviously this can't get any worse. Oh god. I'm seriously gonna cry one of these days. Oh wait, when's my birthday? Never mind. I'm feeling way too many things right now. Embarrassment and outright despair. How could someone be so cold and mean? I could be overlooking the teeny tiny detail that I'm the one picturing my students without their permission. In terms I may not want other people to see. But still, I feel so cheated on. Byakuya is a big fat meanie, and I'm so mad I could print out flyers around school talking about how angry I am and how much of a grumpy bitch he is. Oh, and he thinks he can threaten me? Why, I ought to put him in his place, discipline him, ooh, kinky, obliterate him, and make him pay. Ugh, but I gotta admit the whole threatening thing is kinda hot. As I was saying, I think the only way I can fix this is if I play a bit of hard to get. Ignore him for a while and he'll be coming back to me like a dog. Wait. Why do I care? I feel like that last line is like a bit hard to interpret. Basically, what I'm trying to get across is like Monokuma is like all like, oh, like at the beginning he was like, oh, I'm just gonna play along with Byakuya's little games. I'm gonna, enthuse this. I'm going to entertain this. I'm going to enjoy this as a little fun thing to do because he gets bored easily. But now he's all like, wait a minute. Why am I actually so bothered by this? And I'm not just making it up. And he's so confused why he's starting to feel something instead of it always just being him feeling nothing. And because now he's a human. Because before he was a robotic bear, which meant he couldn't feel really anything proper, It was kind of just like programmed to feel despair and that's it. Whereas now he is a human. He's actually able to feel things and he is actually starting to fall in love for real and not just like being emotionless robot. He's now actually able to emotion and he's starting to feel proper emotions and he's like, whoa, it's kind of crazy. So this is kind of his realization that he now is able to feel anything, The next day passes and not a word was shared between them both. Yeah, emphasis on not a word. Monokuma definitely still watched Byakuya through the cameras, but they didn't speak to one another. I wonder what will happen next. Stay tuned to find out. And Monokuma is terrible at this, so he gives in and goes to apologize. I'm sorry. It's been a whole 26 hours, 4 minutes, and like 30 seconds since I've heard your bratty voice. I can't play hard again, and I'm bored, so goddammit. Count yourself lucky. Back when I was a bear, I just fixed natural... Blech. Blech. Back when I was a bear, it's just natural to fix any quarrels with a simple game of I eat you. But I've matured, I've graduated preschool, and I've decided I wouldn't want to kill you when you're mad at me. That's awkward, and totally not because I'm going soft or anything. Byakuya turned his head in disgust. Well, don't give me the silent treatment. Accept my apology. And then, suddenly, Byakuya speaks and says probably the greatest string of texts with the purpose of insulting I have ever heard in my entire life. I obviously don't get insulted enough to have heard anything better. Maybe I just don't talk at all. Go away. I'm busy. You disgust... I cannot mess this up. This is like the best thing in the world, okay? Go away. I'm busy, you disgusting short cretin. You sicken me by the fact that you take pictures of your students, you sick perverted bastard. Go die with all your loser friends and give me time to myself before I go ahead and make you explode like you did the second everyone got into the school. I'd rather you make me suffer than date you. Go on, make me suffer. And as amazing as that insult is, I mean, it's so good. I just love it. It's like, it's perfect. I want to send that to anyone who just like is like me, you know. But that's kind of not really something you would hear between the two love interests in a romance story, because it kind of just sounds like he really, really hates him, and Monokuma's like really annoying him and like trying to force feelings out of him, and obviously that doesn't really work very well for a relationship, but it works out fine in the end. So let's just say Byakuya's really hot-headed, so he just needs some time to warm up, and it's totally not toxic or in any way, shape or form. And Monokuma takes a whole breath of air and a few seconds to contemplate the spiel of insults sprung into his eardrums. Now, when I was writing this, I obviously took that in, and I was like, gosh, it kind of sounds like Byakuya doesn't want to be in a relationship. Kind of crazy, you know? Who would have thought that? But then I was like, you know, I kind of got to make this seem like he's just a hot-headed guy and I haven't actually done anything bad, and hopefully the person writing as Byakuya will understand that and go along with that, because I don't understand. This guy, at the beginning, she's like, oh, Byakuya has a crush on Monokuma, and then Monokuma actually reciprocates the feelings, and now Byakuya doesn't like Monokuma anymore. Like, why would you do that? Why would you start it off, obviously, with Byakuya confessing his love, and now he doesn't want anything to do with it? So I have to kind of join those together and come up with a reason why that happens. So that's kind of like my whole thing is like, oh, he's just hot-headed now that the feelings are there. He's starting to see all the problems with it, and now he regrets his decision, you know, and he kind of just is trying to submerge it and let that one thing slip by accident, when obviously it's unbelievably unrealistic that he would ever even let that slip to begin with. But whatever, who cares? Because Monokuma would obviously be the one to confess first. I mean, he has multiple times to many students, but, you know, those are all jokes. This would be very real, though he's not very good at being serious anyway, so maybe Byakuya would do it, who knows. Damn. Bravo, Byakuya. I guess you kind of are funny, and whoa, point taken, is what I would say, but I'm not going to. Now, I'm sure you have a lot of pent-up aggravation, therapist Monokuma over here. It's quite obvious. So how about you talk to me about your problems before you unleash all of this on some other poor soul? Here, I'll go first. Byakuya turns to face Monokuma, now clearly very angry. Pfft, looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. 1. I am not a pervert. I don't have any evidence to support my claim, so you're just gonna have to take my word for that one. 2. My loser friends are very offended right now. Monokuma, you don't have any. They're almost as offended as you. They're almost as offended as me when you tried to steal my personal belongings. And that's on to my 3rd point. You should feel guilty because no matter how short I am or how childish I may act, I'm still your headmaster, aka still your superior. And stealing from me is unacceptable. And fine, I suppose I made a bad move in taking photos of you. But that could all be solved if you just indulged me what I needed. Furthermore, if you just casually told me to get rid of them, I probably would have listened, but instead you tried to commit theft. And besides, do you know how risky it is to sneak into my office at that time of the night? I mean, jeez, God forbid you caught me in the act. Now anyone with a sense of justice would know that what you did was also bad, and I am rightfully devastated still by what you have done. So, lovely byakuya, get off your mother-trucking high horse and at least acknowledge the fact that what you have done is bad thing. And if you refuse to listen to what I'm saying here, I'll be forced to cry and it will be all your fault. Byakuya took that information in, believe it or not, and toned down his rage because he at least somewhat realized that maybe Monokuma was kind of right with at least some of that. This caused him to respect him a slight bit more and calmly said, "Give me those photos and I'll give you a chance." See, now he has toned back all his grumpiness. And now he can, be normal. See, look at that. Crisis averted. Byakuya doesn't hate Monokuma. He's just a tsundere with a really bad anger issues at some times, I guess. Ooh, photo. Ooh. What's that? Ooh, did you see it? Ooh. Ha. Give me those photos and I'll give you a chance. Fine. My throat hurts from shouting so much, so I don't have the lung capacity to oppose your offer. Monokuma, who's looking down at the floor, very ashamed and embarrassed, pulls out the photos of him out of his pocket, alright, and presents them to Byakuya to take. Oops, don't want to delete that. Ooh. Alright, that's not gonna work. Oh, so there you go. There's the oh god. So that's one of the photos Monokuma had. Oh, look, I would get turned on by Byakuya naked any day. Just not this drawing of it. It's disgustingly badly drawn. It's really badly drawn, really badly drawn. What's going on there? It's terrible. It's really bad. And don't worry, I didn't draw anything. I didn't actually draw anything. I put his hand in the way, so you can't see anything. Trust me, it's okay. He's doing some weird, slouching thing. I don't know. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna go lie down on the floor over here in a ball. Holler for me if you need me. Byakuya takes the photos, rolling his eyes at Monokuma's attempt to gain sympathy. He looked down at the photos. He cut off and covered his mouth, looking at the photos of, drumroll please, Byakuya butt naked in the sauna. Woohoo! There's photos of him getting in, out, and everything in between. Monokuma looks up, remembering that it's probably valuable information to see what Byakuya thinks of finding this out. Byakuya blushes and makes a very strange expression. You've been... That night, Byakuya got another note under his door. Shock. Horror. Byakuya picks up the note. Why is this up? Byakuya picks up the note before reading it. He looks up at the camera. I know you're watching me. Monokuma then screams through the camera system speaker that's directed into Byakuya's dome. I have no idea what you're talking about. Byakuya sighs disappointedly at Monokuma's degrading humor and reads the note. I don't know. Most people, a lot of people don't understand Monokuma's, sense of humor, and in the real world, obviously, in a show, it's that whole irony thing, it's cute, it's nice, we love that, but in real life, people actually, more than you would believe, don't actually understand that sense of humor, because people don't understand how people, because most of the time when people make jokes, they don't make jokes about themselves, but when people actually, make jokes about themselves, one, it's, the funniest kind, when they actually, make fun of themselves, it really depends, but you know what I'm saying. But it's I described it as degrading humor because Monokuma is making a fool of himself, pretending he's stupid, and doing something ironic. And it's the whole thing, it's all, Monokuma's, humor is all based around irony and the fact that he is not serious about anything. And he's so not serious about anything and he just doesn't care. So he'll, make himself out to seem like an absolute idiot, all the time and not care if people actually start to believe it, and he'd actually prefer if people believe it because it goes along with the jokes. Byakuya understands that Monokuma is joking, but just can't understand or fathom the fact that he would be okay with making himself out to be that stupid, you know? Because it's crazy. Why would someone want to make themselves seem stupid so then other people take advantage of them and see them as stupid? Because that's just crazy. But Monokuma doesn't take anything seriously enough to care if people actually think of him that way, you know? That's why Byakuya is trying to have a serious moment. I know you're watching me, and the Monokuma is like, I have no idea what you're talking about. You know, it's kind of like, oh my gosh. The whole reaction is, oh my god, he's so stupid. He answered Byakuya, like, basically, you know Patrick from SpongeBob? All of his moments are kind of that, you know? He's, like, really stupid and he does stupid stuff that is, like, how can anyone be that stupid? But the whole point is that Monokuma is actually really smart, yet he uses this type of, like, comedy. He uses himself to act like a clown to make other people enjoy it, you know? It's like he uses himself as entertainment for other people, so other people are like, oh my god, this is so funny, like laughing in his own expense, which is sad when you think about it, but you know, it kind of fits in with the whole despair thing, you know? He'll use himself as a tool to make other people enjoy his company, you know, like fully aware, you know? So he's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, being sarcastic, but like, it's kind of like, oh, he's so stupid, he turned the speaker on and answered him when he's supposed to be hiding, you know? The whole reaction, a normal person reacting to this would just hide and like not say anything, but he's outing himself to Byakuya when he shouldn't because he doesn't take anything seriously. That's kind of like the gist of his sense of humor, and I just love that sense of humor, but it's like hard to do in the real world because unless you're really obvious about it, people aren't going to get it, and then they really think that you're stupid, and then you've dug yourself a hole, and it's not like I'm talking from actual experience or anything. that would be crazy if I actually... crazy. You know? Anyway, I need a sip of water. And I spilled it all over myself. Yeah. Wow, 33 minutes into this. Oh god. It went down the wrong pipe. It went down my air pipe. Do you ever swallow water and it goes up your nose? Like, how does that even happen? Anyway. Byakuya sighs disappointedly at Monokuma's degrading humor and reads the note. The note read, Hey, I think I finally recovered from almost dying of embarrassment for the second time, may I add, and, you know, with all the paper I slip under your door, I think I've gone through 40% of the whole world's trees at this point. I'm sidetracking. How can I even sidetrack on paper? Why am I writing all my thoughts down? Ignore that. Now, as I was saying, I left this charming little note here to say, what the fridge, with that facial expression. You know how analytical I can be with facial expressions, and I've never seen that look painted on your visage before. It was like a mixture of shock and horniness. I've been pondering this point for many hours. Oh no, someone's coming. Oh, we're okay. He just went to the toilet. Don't worry about it. It was like a mixture of shock and horniness. I've been pondering this point for many, many hours. Please clarify, either in person or the note, from a very confused, no longer dying of embarrassment, non-bear human. And that is the end of part 5. And it's only 1 a.m. and I cannot go to sleep right now because I really want to read the next chapter. That's what I'm like when it comes to this. I can't even stop because I just want to read more. I don't know if you're like that because... I don't know, but all I know is that I need more. I need more. Give me more. Okay, that sounded a bit weird. Okay, I'm gonna go now and continue with part 6. Yeah. Oh yeah.